welcome back to Ace Combat 7. Jumping into it.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
Why is she looking at me when she says that last bit? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 444 Squadron.
Alright guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tack name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Alright. Let's go and give it a go. Hey, and we got some new planes. Let's go and have a look at these bad boys. So, first new aircraft, we have the F-104C Starfighter. This one we can actually take up and fly. And we also have the one I'm gonna fly, the MiG-21 BIS, because I've got a feeling you guys might want to see that. See the 3 scratches on the tail? We'll talk more about those in a little bit. Ooh. So we can have some machine gun pods, rockets for air-to-ground operation, or semi-active air-to-air missiles. We'll go with them. We'll go with those. Basic premise of those missiles: keep the target in the circle until the missile hits it. Basic, aim to set the Sparrow type weapon.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Of course, we're going up in the sky, a bunch of convicts, so that can only end well, right?
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception. Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. My blood's boiling! Toss the jump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back, can you land your ass as grass? Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, very good.
Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision.
Just in case you missed that. Okay, just in case you missed that, we can't use any weapons.
Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
They're saying that was shot down by what?
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower! Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke!
Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Righto. We'd be done
Gonna have
by
to
now
rethink
if
the
we had
odds.
missiles.
Wanna bet which one of us gets the
Why didn't you
first
tell us
kill,
after the
Trigger?
starts?
This is the main
first.
unit.
If Count's going
I
forward,
decide
so am
when
I.
you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your lying tune? I'll show you all how it's done. No way anyone's gonna take the top score from me. It's in my blood.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Sorry, I got lucky.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Oh yeah.
Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Just to reiterate that, the 3 scratches basically represent the severity of our crime.
Because kills are self-reported.
Because we killed the president, we get 3 scratches, which is the highest you can get. We're the only member of the squadron who has 3 lines. Most of them only have 1 or 2 have 2.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
Damn it. We were supposed to be done before the bombers even arrived.
Trying to mop up some of the escort fighters as well, just so I get points.
Focus on destroying the target.
Just need to get that money.
Almost out of special weaponry.
Well, that was a cheeky little maneuver.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Sperry, watch your mouth.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Targets that slow aren't a challenge.
It tells us, look at all the fighters I've shot down, you dick.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Reference.
Special weaponry is gone.
Trigger, don't
Oh,
get
shit.
shut down now.
No,
I
got
got
him anyway.
good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big
Tier
money
95
riding on you
blackjacks, it's a
going
bit
down.
hard to
Watch
kill.
your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
But he killed Harling with his guns too.
It's fine, so let's just never mind.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
I should have put it all on Trigger. This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy. Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 4 targets remaining. The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Spare 11 Tabloid,
3 targets
we
remaining.
just flew past. He's in the Mirage 2000. He is the
Spare
anarchist.
15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Spare 2, Cal, he is the crook, who's also the good pilot. And High Roller, who I think is in an F-18,
2 targets remaining.
is the Gambler No Life. That's it.
Paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
One bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
Cal, Tabloid, High Roller. There are a few others in the sky as well who have names, but they're just not the ones we mentioned. There's the blackjack is. Oh, I'm coming for that ass. Let's get this mission over with. He's down.
All targets confirmed
That's mission
eliminated.
complete.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower.
All right.
Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
Let you tell me what to do.
Lower your nose. You're too high. 1,500 meters. Heading is good. Stay on course.
And we are down.
Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Fuck you, man.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Alright. Let's go for the debrief and then we'll move on to the next mission. For the moment, I'm going to keep the formula of 2 missions per video.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Oof. I think we can get the Gripen. I think I can get my baby.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding kingdom of Erusea. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusea became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusea's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
She's jailbait, guys, so keep it calm in the comments. I know what you lot are like. I'm kidding, just the record. Well, she is jailbait.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
What it's going to translate to is we need to secure a certain amount of points within the allotted time, or we fail the mission. Which means we get to blow up a lot of shit. But for that, we're going to need a new plane. Might have just a thing in mind. Hello, baby. Did you miss me? Because I sure as hell missed you. Ladies and gentlemen, Gripen E. My favourite aircraft in the game. Oh, I want that max speed. I think I also want that. I also want those 6 AMs. The missiles are more important, so we'll take those first. And then, yeah, maybe I'm not going to have enough of that. Never mind. Okay, so we'll do that then. So, yeah, next we'll get the max speed. Ooh, wouldn't mind that though. We'll see how we go. Definitely want that. Then I think we're probably going to end up going down this line so we can get to the F-18 and the A-10, because I know you guys want to see the A-10, and I want some of the stuff that comes after the F-18, so we'll go do that. Here's my baby. Let's go and tune her up a little bit. The only two modifications we have.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
We'll go. Oh, look at it.
All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
Want to get those fighters before they take off, really. Oh, by the way, I should mention
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat.
these
Feel free to
missiles
take them out.
can lock onto up to 6 enemy aircraft at once.
What are the odds of getting out of line?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury. So, what are we supposed to do?
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Smash one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Rhino.
Spare 6.
The fire still has a chain reaction. At least tell us where he's heading. Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Trigger. Rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Irregulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. My heart.
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
So we can now use return line, so if we run out of ammo, we can head back to base, get some more, come back out again.
Crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. You're giving me another shot? Let's fly like you pay.
Enemy base is divided
Took a hit
into
'cause I
3
wasn't paying
sections.
attention.
You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full band?
They have me spiked.
Confirm kill on AA gun.
Bear 15, enemy has a lock on you.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Let me get this truck so we can get away. So in the Gripen, she's a bit of a glass cannon, can't take many hits, but she's very fast and very maneuverable. This aircraft can tell with the best.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
These pesky Apaches.
Take that.
AA gun down.
Anti-surface regulation.
paused it.
Missile incoming! Don't get in!
Missile launched.
Air 15, hostile has a lock.
You got a lock? No way!
Chaff and flares are low. Damn enemy hiding in a place like this. They can at least make themselves easier to hit.
Hey, gun down.
Locked on. My finger's on the trigger. Air 15 is down to target.
AA gun down.
We don't have enough AA weapons.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
They have me spiked.
Tanks are a bit useless because they take 2 missiles to kill.
Electronics are now just a bunch of boxes. Missile incoming! Break! Break!
I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osea has one. It probably says where and when pawns like us will die. Do they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Van Dog. Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary. Let me look into this doctrine thing.
Man, you're delusional.
A bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access. Okay. All that's left below you is piles of rubble. Look for more enemies. Let's see if they can't hit you this time. Spare 15, target
There's still
destroyed.
plenty of missiles left, I'm gonna stay up.
Locked.
I normally go until I've got the full 20,000 points we need to complete the mission and then RTB.
Vehicle down. Missile away. Trees destroyed all the trucks. Confirmed kill on AA gun.
So I've got all the points I need. Alright, step it up a little bit then.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead.
You guys want to see something reckless and pointless and stupid, but it'll look kinda cool?
Spare 11, just do
Yeah,
your
let's
job.
Just give me a second. I'll just get warming up. Oh, here they come.
Spare 15, target destroyed. Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280. They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots? Heard about them on the news.
Machines are not replacing humans. Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface.
Damn. Spare 15, stay within the operation area. Spare 15, locked on.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Humans are just pawns.
That liar son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
I roll missile. Take it off.
God damn it, I'm in! I'm still at the table! I roll a missile. me getting out of this.
And that's the end of High Roller.
Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller. He's been taken out.
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
Secure the service target.
You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
Complete the mission now, but we have the opportunity to keep going.
Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. My aircraft.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try to stop me.
This is how it works. You
I'm just behind the trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless.
Everyone knows you inflate your numbers.
Damn, these guys. Spare 15 is cleaning up. 10 crafts down.
Enemy Gripens.
Bandits in the tunnel. They're picking off from inside.
Spare 15 locked.
Tunnel? You gotta be kidding.
Engage or face punishment.
Crapping away, little guard dog.
You'll pay for this.
Trigger, get through the lock.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping. Spare 15 target destroyed.
Wow, Trigger's the only one who's managed to hit the base.
Trigger crashed. Truly an idiot.
Ah! Let's be careful. Taking a lot of damage if I get hit by a missile, I might be dead.
Missile away.
That's gonna miss.
Locked on bandit.
Spare 15 locked.
Wait.
Yeah, running low on missiles.
There's no way this base can be attacked from the air.
Target down. 3 minutes remaining.
Missile inbound. Breaking.
Behind.
One down.
Hostile has a lock.
Bandit is fired.
Right missiles.
Vehicle down.
One air to air, one of the AAMs left.
No, we got a fire.
And there's a Gripen. Your regular missiles will recharge to a degree. You can have it will automatically reload you back up to 2 missiles if you run out. It just takes a little bit
Locked
longer.
on. Target down. Never thought I'd say this, but you're doing a hell of a job, Spare Squadron.
Adulation from the guard dog, untouched.
Don't make me take it back. Eradicate the rest of them. 2 minutes remaining.
It's the mission and the ones who stayed that are crazy.
AA gun down. Spare 15, Fox 2. Don't expect this to be a straightforward air raid. 1 minute remaining.
Locked on hostile.
Trigger, hostile behind you.
You're not letting anyone too scary back to the base, Trigger, I'll give you that.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
Attack missed.
The enemy's gonna lock!
Is Trigger still alive?
Nickel. And nickel. Here.
Ah! I'm not the best with guns. This is the disadvantage of using a controller. Mission's about to end.
Get those damn fighters.
No! Damn it!
Okay. You've hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too.
I like the Erusia F-16s.
Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
They see me rolling. Oh, I fucking love this game so much.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them.
We actually did that without crossing the return line as well. So one more new skins to the MiG-21. Unfortunately, we can't look at skins until after you've completed the campaign.